Good evening, dear Kuwait television viewers, and welcome to another new episode of your weekly program Kuwait in 30 minutes. The English News and Political Programs Department has prepared a variety of reports that highlight the main events that have recently taken place across Kuwait. Our committed team of reporters is constantly engaged in numerous events with the objective of keeping you, dear viewers, aware of the latest information, regulations, and policies. Our aim is to keep you obtain information on the latest developments at the local scene. So stay tuned for more coming your way this evening. In our first report tonight, Kuwait Oil Company has entered into the Guinness Book of World Records by making the largest online photo album, giving thanks to His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah. Our reporter Taslim Rasool has more details in the following report.
As part of its efforts to promote Kuwait on the local, regional and international levels, Kuwait Oil Company has successfully entered the Guinness Book of World Records by making the largest online photo album, giving thanks to His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah.
Today we are here to participate in the Liberation Days, and at the same time we have the booth of the gallery of the Kuwaiti photos of Liberation Days and the National Days, the same day. And on the same time today we get the Guinness record about we are the most album have thank the leader, His Highness Sabah Al Ahmed, our leader. And this is a voluntary employee from KOC. We are so proud to tell him just thank you and we love you.
The event was held as part of the company's celebration of the National Liberation Day holidays. The company's entry into the Guinness Book of World Records is in addition to Kuwait's many international achievements.
I'm here to adjudicate the record title of the largest online photo album of people holding a sign. The previous record was achieved by Chevrolet, and the previous record was 37,163,000 person. Today, KOC achieved, as I just mentioned right now in my certificate presentation, 38,547 picture. So mainly, I mean, like I just reviewed that all guidelines are we meet. I mean, like the record holder achieve all the guidelines of Guinness World Records. Once everything is achieved and confirmed, so we just announce the record as I just made it right now.
The large gathering of people and the thanks to the Emir is a simple expression of love to Kuwait, expressing their gratitude to everyone who participated in and contributed to achieving this record.
Today is a very special day here in Kuwait. In participation with Kuwait Oil Company, a World Guinness record was achieved here today for the largest online photo collection of thanks to His Highness the Emir. Reporting from the Avenues Mall, this is Taslim Rasool for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
Coming up next, Hawali Governorate recently hosted a spectacle to mark the National and Liberation Days of Kuwait. The event further witnessed the awarding distinguished Kuwaitis for their outstanding achievements in a number of fields, including the arts, literature, economical, sports, and creativity fields. The event was attended by a number of prominent and distinguished guests, including Hawali's governor, His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed Nawaf Al Sabah. More details in the following report.
An exceptional ceremony recently took place at the Regency Hotel to award distinguished Kuwaitis who have demonstrated creativity and brilliance in their related fields. The ceremony further celebrated the National and Liberation Days of Kuwait with an extraordinary culturally colourful sequence of performances in the arts and music fields.
I'd like to say that I'm very happy and I'm very glad to be here tonight in the Governor of Hawali celebration. It's about the celebration of the National Day and the Liberation Day of Kuwait. And I'm really happy to be in Hawali Governor here, as well as I mentioned in the beginning. And I'm happy again that I'm be among all the society of Kuwait, where they are really celebrating this celebration. And I'd like to send my greeting to His Highness Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Sabah, and his Crown Prince as well. And God bless them and long life to them. And I'm sure everybody are happy in Kuwait for this celebration day. And God bless Kuwait and God bless the people of Kuwait.
Tonight we are celebrating the National and Liberation Day of Kuwait, and I'm really glad and happy to be sharing the joy and the happiness of Kuwaitis. The celebrations tonight show the development of Kuwait and the culture, and I wish all prosperity and success, which was supported by His Highness, our Emir's great leadership and humanitarian initiatives.
Speaking to the press, Governor of Hawali, His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed Nawaf, stated that these are great times and there is no doubt that Kuwait today is in a state of enthusiasm and sheer joy. He further noted that a number of Kuwaitis were awarded this evening for their distinguished achievements in a number of fields, and that the following years will witness further Kuwaitis being awarded for their efforts and creativity.
I'm so glad to be here and celebrate this National Day in Kuwait, and I'm so proud of my father because he's one of the awarded here in this celebration.
Actually, it's first I want to say if I don't have anything in this month, I feel so disappointed because this time is the time for celebrating for the National Day and having national songs also. So now I'm a part of the show today. I'm gonna sing two songs. It's some tradition song. It's old for the old people. So inshallah it will be a nice celebration for this month.
Sheikh Ahmed Nawab further advised Kuwaitis to remain determined, ambitious, and to forge ahead with their dreams, wishing them success and prosperity in their future endeavours. What a beautiful and colourful celebration the Hawali Governorate hosted tonight to observe the National and Liberation Days of Kuwait. From the Regency Hotel, I'm Genwa Jaburi reporting to you for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
And in the following report, the Union of Diwaniyah recently hosted a celebration in commemoration of the National and Liberation Days of Kuwait in Al Zumurruda Hall. Diwaniyas from all over Kuwait gathered specially for this unique event. More details in the following report by Taslima Rasool.
The Union of Diwaniyah hosted a celebration in commemoration of the Kuwait National and Liberation Days. Diwaniyas from across Kuwait gathered together to share in this unique event. The Diwaniyah has existed in Kuwait since time immemorial. It was a reception area where a man received his business colleagues and male guests. Today, the term refers both to a reception hall and the gathering held in it, and visiting or hosting a Diwaniyah is an indispensable feature of a Kuwaiti man's social life.
This is today about the celebration about from the Union Diwaniyah in Kuwait today because we are celebration for internationals in Kuwait and also the freedom in Kuwait. Both also Our Highness also for 12 years. And today they all interview. They coming for to share with us about the Diwanese union, about the celebration, and welcome to you also, and that's it.
Hence, it has become a mark in their traditional daily life. The Diwania has its tradition where people would gather or congregate to discuss the pertinent issues of the day. The Diwania evolved as a more regular and casual gathering place for families, tribes, and any stranger that cared to attend. As a social event, a Diwania takes place in the evening in a special room or annex, which is usually separate from the rest of a man's house. Relatives and friends come and go throughout the evening.
We are celebrating the liberation of Kuwait and the National Day. For this, the Union of Diwaniyas having this event. You know that Kuwait is unique in Diwaniyas.
Thank you for chance for speak in National Day of Kuwait. Congratulations for Emir of Kuwait and government and all in Kuwait his life.
The host's job is to be hospitable and entertain his guests. The Diwania served as an important purpose in the development of Kuwait over the last 250 years by facilitating quick communication and consensus building, amongst other things.
This evening, the Union of Diwaniyas hosted a celebration in commemoration of the National and Liberation Day. It was attended by various Diwaniyas across all of Kuwait. Reporting from Al Zumareza, this is Taslim Rasul for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
Recently, a press conference took place at the Public Authority for Environment, led by His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed Lahmoud Sabah. The topic celebrated Kuwait's most recent achievements. Attendees included members of the environmental industry sectors and special guests. Our reporter Najla Sadiq brings us more in the following report.
The Public Authority for Environment held a press conference led by its General Manager, His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah Ahmed Lahmoud Sabah, and joining him were the Secretary General of the Supreme Council for Planning and Development and a Member of Parliament in the spirit of celebrating Kuwait's outstanding achievement on the Environmental Performance Index. The audience members were predominantly associates from various areas relevant to the environmental industry sector.
The position of Kuwait in the environmental arena. Now, if you look at this index, which is called the API, the Environmental Protection Index, it is being reported officially by University of Yale and University of Columbia. They are a very well-known, reputable institution, which they do a quite objective measurement of the environmental protection index, ranking all the countries around the world. The work of the EPA actually in Kuwait, they did a marvelous job to make all of these data available for the index. With this API, we are in our 61st. We are hoping to be in the top 35 and even better and more as we go along. Hoping by 2020 we get even a better improvement on the index. We are the second in the GCC.
Do you think perhaps Kuwait's results could have been even better had it not been because we are directly affected by the neighboring countries who face a lot of environmental issues and are perhaps not even applying so much of this methodology that's being applied in Kuwait? So wouldn't we have even better results if that was...
This is a definite yes. Given all this natural phenomena surrounding us, beside there are many environmental destruction around in the region. Given all of these facts, the Kuwait managed at least to position itself in a very excellent position. Maintaining and sustaining that position will not be easy. However, we do believe that will be further improvement as soon as we see the commissioning of many Kuwait National Development Plan projects in the future. So we are seeing even more and more of environmental awareness, environmental development in the country, introduction of more biodiversity as being one of the policies in Kuwait National Development Plan. There are works done in